A lot of us see mindfulness as a strictly mental process. It's something that takes place as we sit quietly and observe our thoughts and still our bodies. But this can be limiting. While sitting practice is very beneficial, sometimes we might need to see beyond this to other mindful approaches so we can clearly access the parts of ourselves that still need the most care. Dr. Pat Ogden does this in her work, simply and subtly, by creating exercises that help people focus on what's holding them back from lasting healing.
So one of the ways we can use mindfulness is by creating little experiments to explore in a more mindful way what's going on in the patient's process. I can think of many examples. Let's take this one. This is a young woman, let's call her Mindy, who her boyfriend had broken up with her. She's in her early 30s, and she was devastated. And she had tried to process it. You know, she knew she had to just let go, and she was talking about it, like sort of from just her mind. But she wasn't dropping into the grief. She'd been here with him for 6 years. In this case, we decided together to take a pillow that represented this family that she needed to let go of. So she chose a pillow that represented her boyfriend and his 2 kids. And as she took it in her lap, I asked her to notice her impulses, to notice what were her impulses. And she didn't want to let go. She wanted to pull it close to her. That was what she felt. And it surprised her because she thought she was ready to just let it go. So instead of letting go, she tightened her grip and held on, you know, like for dear life. And then that really facilitated the strong emotional grief that she was feeling, that we weren't getting to just by talking. As she followed that impulse, then the grief and the tears started emerging. So I wanted to help her just stay with that natural process. But it was all through mindfulness, not conversation.
Opening up new avenues to process painful emotions can help us avoid roadblocks to healing. And Dr. Ogden showed us one way mindfulness can do just this. She'll be sharing more practical illustrations this Wednesday evening during the full webinar, including why it's so important to train ourselves to pay more attention to a patient's present moment experience, and not just the story they tell. The broadcast is free, so please join us. You can sign up below to attend.